Hola, my queens. It's your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner. Welcome to Queendom Come. I am finishing up the summer 2018 revelations today, doing the readings for Aries on this video. The next two will be Aquarius and Capricorn in that order. This is actually my second time recording the Aries reading because my first one was interrupted. My sister came over, but I'm so glad she came because I was like 20 minutes into that reading and I was so aggravated. I was so annoyed. I was annoyed with the energy of the reading because it was about some old twin flame bullshit. And I look at that whole dynamic as a bunch of desperate energy, like people who don't love themselves enough to be okay by themselves. So you put your whole life basically on pause, waiting on somebody else to do right and reunite with you. So y'all, I'm off that. Anyway, we'll get into it for Aries. Ascended masters, spirit guides, higher selves, loved ones who have transitioned on and wish to reach back with the message of love and truth, come forward with a message for Aries in regards to their summer 2018. Give us some insight into the major events and central figures that'll be coming into the lives of Aries during 2018. I'm pulling 3 cards, one for each part of the summer. Thank you, Spirit. For June 21st to July 21st, you have the Queen of Cups. For July 22nd, July 22nd to August 22nd, we have the Fool. For August 23rd to September 23rd, the Ace of Pentacles. It's already much better than the mess that was coming through for y'all yesterday. It was talking about some type of fuckboy coming back, trying to give you, like trying to buy you, like trying to take you on a date or something. Or offer you things, you know, like I got you this ring, you know, or let's go to this fancy place, or trying to take you like on a little day trip or something to like a city an hour away, some bullshit, like to the beach or something, to try to get you back for being the cause of a breakup. Basically trying to come back in and buy their spot back in your life, but a couple of months later, like by the end of the summer, they was gonna be back on their bullshit. So that was the energy of the reading, and I was very annoyed with it because pretty much a lot of people gonna take that person back, and like even with me telling you that person just bullshitting you, like you probably still gonna take them back. So I was very annoyed with that reading, but this one looks much better. The Queen of Cups. This is the king rules the kingdom, the queen rules the castle. So it's like whatever business that you have started in your life, or whatever it is that you are committed to in your life, is like you're just focused on that. You're really putting your emotions in a place that where you can actually see a return on your investment. In this reading, for this group of Aries, divine feminine, I like reading for this energy, whoever this is, because all general readings is not going to, of course, touch every person in that zodiac sign, but the strong energies will come through, and I'm liking the energy that's coming through today. So whatever it is that you're focused on is like, that's what you're committed to. Commitment, devotion, you're nurturing something, you're caring for something, building something, you know, just investing in it, giving your all to it, and having confidence in it. It's like you're sitting, it's not frantic. It's like, okay, I'm focused on this and I'm working on this, so I feel that it's gonna work out for me. It's like an inner feeling in regards to something that you're currently working on, and you're very confident about it. So that's the first part of your summer. The second part of your summer, July 22nd to August 22nd, we have the Fool. And this is like, when I pull this card out here, I'm suspended in the air. When Alicia Keys sung that on her song, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the suspension card. And I don't mean like suspension, like you're no longer a part of something, even though this phase does come after you've closed the chapter. This is the period between closing a chapter and opening another. So with whatever it is that you're committed to in the first part of your summer, it's causing things to move in a way that you are stepping out of something. You're walking away from something, like, I'm packing my shit and I'm hitting the road. So it's like you're leaving someplace, but it's that energy right before everything else that you want kicks off. It's like when you get all dressed up and you leave the house to go somewhere, and you get there, but the show ain't started yet. So it's that energy, like you just, you in that thing looking cute. The main event hasn't started yet, but you still showed up and you ready. So that's the Fool energy. It's like you're dressed for whatever it is that you're committed to. It's like you in full uniform. You ready. You got your hair done, got your nails done, got your outfit right, your makeup on, your shoes looking, fresh ass P. Millers. You got everything ready, and you just waiting on the kickoff. Pretty much, you waiting on kickoff. So that's the energy of the Fool that you'll be simmering in for the second part of your summer, and then naturally, shit gets started. In the third part of your summer, this is where either the coin falls in your lap. You get a raise at your job. You see you start getting sales if you just started a business. Whatever it is that you are pretty much like committed to, and you were in that energy of just waiting for things to get started, by the end of the summer, okay, this is the start. The ace is equivalent to a 1. So it's the first step, the new start. So that's what you have here, and it's a new start as is related to your finances, or just like your 3D stability. Like your home could be under this like Pentacle card. Your cars can be under the Pentacle card. Clothes, credit cards, bank accounts, my type of shit. The Pentacles card, like that's my favorite. I love Pentacles. Anything in regards to Pentacles, I'm paying attention to it. But yeah, that's pretty much the general energy. Now I'll get some clarification on each of these cards, and it'll tell you a bit more about each part of your summer. Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, Higher Selves, loved ones who have transitioned on and wish to reach back with the message of love and truth. Give us some clarification on the Queen of Cups for Aries' first part of their summer 2018. Clarification for the Queen of Cups. What is it that they are committed to or focusing on, devoted to at this time? Okay, we have the Page of Cups. I don't care for pages. 10 of Cups and the Magician. Okay. In this case, it's cool. So the thing that I feel like you're focusing on right now is something. Please don't go back into that energy from that reading of yesterday, because this is a Cups card too, so it does have to do with the emotions. And the Page is like the beginner. So I feel like somebody is offering you something that's of a low vibration in regards to emotions. So somebody may be like offering you something to maybe try to appease you. Please don't switch back into that energy of yesterday. I thought we was going good. I see Pentacles and I think money. Money ain't gonna let you down. That's the only loyal thing in this world. Page of Cups. This is an offer. This is like a little offer. This could be the fuckboy card. It could very well be the fuckboy card, considering that I read for women or the divine feminine. If you're not a woman, but you identify with the divine feminine, you too. But this is like a low vibrational, because the Page can't really offer much. The Page doesn't really have much. So it could be that, you know what, I'm not going to take it that way. Because the rest of these cards, I'm not feeling like this is about a fuckboy. I feel like this is, you're very light about how you go about doing things. Like at this point in your life, during the first part of your summer, I don't see you being very emotional about a lot of stuff. You know, like you may well have situations where, you know, you might be dealing with a little boo thing or whatever, but I don't see you really committing any emotions to it. Just because the way that the other cards fell, I don't think that this is the fuckboy energy this time. Because a lot of times when this card comes up, it is that fuckboy energy. But I don't think it is this time. I think it's actually you, as in the Aries divine feminine. You're not very emotional. You know, you're not making decisions based off of, you know, fleeting emotions. It's like you're grounded at this time, I feel like, and you're just more so focused on the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the thing that makes you feel full. Like, it's all 10 of the cups. The numbers don't get any higher than 10. So you got all 10 of the cups. They up here on this pedestal, protected. Nobody can come and knock them over because you got to get through your bouncers. You got to get through security. So it is like emotional security. It is feeling like, you know, nothing can knock me off of this high that I'm on. That's the Ten of Cups energy. So whatever it is that makes you feel that way, I feel like that's the energy that you're carrying with you at this time. The Ten of Cups can be different for different people. Some people feel the most fulfilled by, you know, having a happy relationship. Others, like myself, feel more fulfilled like by having a, you know, high bank account balance. You know, it just depends on who you are, but whatever it is that's making you emotionally fulfilled, I feel like that's where most of your focus is going, because I feel like you're aware at this time of how powerful you are. So you're knowing where to devote your energy. So as the Queen of Swords, you're not just out here being emotional about every single thing. It's like you know how to actually devote yourself to something that's actually important to you. Not just be out here, you know, falling for every single thing that you hear or being gullible, because the Queen of Cups is not gullible. Like she can spot a manipulator because she's the queen, like, you know. And she comes under the King of Cups, and the King of Cups, he knows how to manipulate people for his good, for his benefit. And the queen is learning from her man, the king, so she can spot a manipulator. So I don't feel like you're being manipulated by anybody, even though you may have somebody who's coming to you with that bullshit. I don't feel like you'll accept anything less than the Ten of Cups of full fulfillment, because that offer is going off to this side here like that. It really don't even matter. It really don't even matter. And whoever it is offering you that, they for everybody. So I feel like, you know, this person, they really ain't about nothing. So I feel like at this point, well, at the beginning of your summer, June 21st to July 21st, it's more of you having a commitment to what it is that's going to fulfill you, or you finding out exactly what it is that fulfills you. Like you may come across your soul path at this time. You may figure out exactly what it is that you want to do that's going to bring you everything that you want out of life. And I feel like you'll be getting to that. You'll be more focused on that because you already have all the tools you need to get to whatever fulfills you the most. If you feel like you don't have the tools that you need, you'll be getting them in the first part of your summer in some way. And probably through your own doing. If somebody does help you, it's not going to be, you know, it's going to be more in the form of support or motivation. I don't see people like coming in to give you anything. So that's why I feel like you already have everything that you need. When we get to the energy of the Fool, let's clarify that. Let's get some clarification on the Fool card for Aries summer 2018. What's going on for the Aries divine feminine during summer of 2018 in regard to this Fool card? Spirit, please give us some answers on why the Fool card fell out for Aries summer 2018. Thank you, Spirit. The Eight of Staffs. Okay. Nine of Swords. And Justice. Okay. So we're focusing on our emotional fulfillment, doing what we need to do to get there in that first part of the summer. When we get to this energy of the Fool, which is where we're kind of waiting on things to kick off. You've pretty much done all you can, so you're just waiting on things to start really going. The Eight of Staffs, this is like, you know, quick energy. Like, pow, pow, pow. Like, that's like, when I see these, I think of, okay, he gonna throw that one. He's gonna fall down. He gonna catch that one. Throw that one. They gonna come down. He gonna catch the third one. Throw that one. These fall down. He gonna catch the fourth one. Throw that one. It's like a bunch of energy. Just boom, 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 boom. And like, that's what you're coming off of. All of the energy that you needed to apply to something. I feel like that's what you were doing in that first part of your summer. So when you get to this Fool place, you are coming off of this Eight of Staffs energy. And it made a lot of difference. Like, you did a lot. So you may be like real tired. You know, you find yourself just extra drained. Even though you did all that to get cute, you realize you get to the show or you get to the game or wherever it is you're going, and you be like, damn, I'm tired. Like, if you just sit around and wait too long, then you'll start feeling the fatigue. If you spent all day shopping for the perfect outfit, you know, and getting your nails done, getting your eyelashes put on, getting your face beat, you know, you done danced around with your friends and got ready, you know, took your bath or shower and put on your clothes and played around with your friends and stuff. Then you get to the venue and the show ain't started yet. So you just kind of sitting there. It's like, damn, I'm tired. Like, I've been doing a lot today. Like, the show ain't even started yet, and you find yourself thinking about, you know, getting in bed after it's over. So I feel like after all of that energy that you've been investing into something, you may find yourself just a bit fatigued during the second part of your summer. But it's all for good reason. It's all worth it. It's all a good investment. The Justice card says where things may not have been moving in your favor, they will start moving in your favor. It's also an indicator that you have to just find some sort of balance. Because with all of this, you know, quick fire energy, you know, you just out there hustle, hustle, hustle. If you allow yourself to get fatigued about something, or if you don't see results quick enough, because, you know, this could be an energy of impatience here. If you're doing all of this and then you allow yourself to become impatient because you are still in the Fool energy here, where things haven't exactly kicked off for you yet. Like, don't self-sabotage. Don't start looking around trying to find reasons why things aren't going your way. You just have to actually give the universe time to reward you for all of that effort. You know, if the universe was just instant, the way we want things to be sometimes, we would manifest all type of shit that we don't want. Like, because you may have been going hard for somebody that you thought was, you know, a good person. You come to find out they're not a good person. And now you mad. Like, you have to give yourself time for the things that you want to come to fruition. To make sure that it's exactly what you want, you just have to give it time. You can't rush perfection. So put the energy in. Don't be stressed about anything. Like, even if you put in the energy in and you find yourself making a mistake, like, don't fret about it. Don't be depressed about it. Just try to avoid this Nine of Swords energy. You see how they look just broken and defeated? And he can't stand up if he wants to, because if he do, he gonna chop his head off. You know, that sword right there is damn near sitting on his back already. So just clear your mind. Don't let your thoughts, because the idle mind is the devil's playground. So if you get to the point where you feel like you've done all you can and you're just waiting for things to kick off, like, try to find yourself a good hobby. or try to learn something, like, or actually visualize yourself. I keep on spitting, damn it. Visualize yourself already at the place that you want to be and start acting like, you know, you have already achieved what it is that you want. Act as if the show is already started, you know. To others, it may look crazy if you start acting like you're somewhere that you're not physically at yet. But if you know that you've already put the work in and that it's coming to you, then you can act the part. Because you acting like it's already yours, you acting like you're already there, that ain't gonna do nothing but help the universe speed up your manifestation. That's the energy that you're putting out. So it's gonna keep, it's piling up so it can come back to you bigger and better. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my mind, but sometimes, it gets lost in translation. But either way, just really focus on balance. Because you putting all that energy into something, you putting all that devotion into something, it can tire you out if you don't see results as quick as you want to see results. But just be patient. Again, stay balanced, emotionally balanced, mentally balanced. Those are going to be more important than having physical balance. Your physical balance depends on your emotional and your mental balance. So focus on that. And that's the major arcana, there. So that is the main focus of that 3-card spread anyway. And then when things get to kicking off, that's where we're at for the third part of your summer. So let's get some clarification on that. Spirit, give us some answers about the Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Aries summer. I'm not reading all of them. No ma'am, no sir. I'm not reading all of those. Give us some energy, some answers, some clarification about this Ace of Pentacles. All these cards keep trying to come out, so it must be good, but I'm not reading all of those. And I'm not accepting drops, only pulls. So let's try it again. Spirit, can you give us some information, some insight, some clarity concerning the Ace of Pentacles in regards to the third part of Aries summer 2018? That's more like it. Throwing all them cards out there. What the hell? Thank you, Spirit. I just be talking shit. The 3 of Staffs, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Okay, so this is going to be the most eventful part of your summer, of course, because that's when shit jump off. That's when the show begins. That's when the game kicks off. So you have the 3 of Staffs. The 3 of Staffs is saying, hey, shit is happening for you. It's happening. You decided which way you wanted to go. You stepped through that threshold of what you wanted to do. And it's like you're starting to see your rewards. You're starting to feel victorious. Something is happening for you. Your energy is not in vain, and you start to see that. You have the Emperor. You're starting to see things come in for you. You see things moving for you, and you have a new level of control here. And the Emperor is the energy of Aries. Boom. So you have some control here. You're in your element. By the time you get to the end of the summer, you've worked on something, devoted your energy to it, so you know all about it. You waited until it came to fruition, so by the time that it arrives on your doorstep, you swinging the door open like, where you been? Boy, where you been? And you ready. You're ready. You've gone through everything you need to go through to know what to do when opportunity knocks on your door. They may not even have to knock. You probably sitting on the porch waiting on it to pull up. So you ready. And the Hierophant. It's not going to be some little thing. It's like, this is it. It's official. The Hierophant is official. Like, if nothing else, this is like, putting a stamp on something, making it legal. You can take that to the courthouse and file it with the clerk. This is legal. This is something official. So whenever it does happen, as a result of you keeping your focus on it, you focused in, you narrow focus at that, and you held that thought, that thing that fulfills you, you held it close to you, you protected it. You didn't let nobody talk down about it. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't accept nothing but support for it. So it don't even matter if somebody was hating, you don't see that no way. All you see is the people that support you. That's the only energy that you are welcoming. And that's helping you manifest. So when you got to that point of, you've done all you can, you've done what you need to do, you've turned the open light on, like in your shop, how they have that open neon sign. You flick the light and turn the open sign on, and you just waiting on your first customer to walk through the door. That's that full energy. You may have been a little anxious. Are people going to take this well? Are people going to like this? But it's like you found a way to balance out all those thoughts, because the last thing you need to do is run yourself crazy about something that you've worked for. So yeah, you get the balance with that. By the end of the summer, boom, you have that new beginning. You have the makings of whatever it is that you've been building. You're starting to see it. The ships start coming in. Just on the horizon, I see the wind blowing. It's out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in. I don't remember who sings that song, but that's the song that I hear. It's coming to you. You're the emperor. You take charge. You know, you ready to dive in head first when it do arrive. Oh my God. I just realized, okay, let me show y'all what I'm looking at in terms of order and the perfection of this. Okay, so in the first part of your summer, boom, the magician, the one. You out here, you know, you may accept some support, but it's really just you working on something. You got everything you need to make it happen. So you putting your all into it. You know, you ain't waiting around on nobody to help you do nothing. You out there hustling, grinding. One. Second part of your summer. This was right underneath it. You find a balance. You know, a balance between devoting, putting your all into something and still needing to be, you know, to get your rest. Still trying to find fun in life, even though you feel anxious about what it is that you're building and when it's going to, you know, jump off for you. 2. Down in the third part of summer, when the ships start coming in, naturally, as a result of, you know, your intensive focus, you working on something, you creating it in your life, and just maintaining a balance, being open and receptive to it coming to you, boom, 3. You actually get something. 3 is a creation number. I think of the mother, the father, and the son, or the father, the mother, and the son, whatever. Men usually come first, but we know the truth. We know what it is. Anyway, okay. Or you could say, you know, the Holy Trinity, God, the Son, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, whatever. But you start with one meets another one, girl meets boy. They come together as 2. When 2 people come together, you make something, you create something, 3. So your actions have created something. So that's when you start see things coming in. 1, 2, 3. The Emperor. Something is birth. Somebody got to take care of it. Somebody got to be in control of it. Whatever it is that you've created, you're the person that's going to be in control. What number is that? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have the Hierophant. When shit get official, when it's officially started, when nobody can deny that you built all of this shit by yourself, very little help, you know, some support, but nothing significant. You know, you don't feel like you owe nobody. 5. All of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a natural progression of events for you this summer. So trust in it. Do not fall under the energy of the 9 of Swords. Anxiety, insomnia, you know, being up at night worrying, is it gonna work out for me? Because when you put out that energy into the universe, that's what the universe gonna give right back to you. We are all just programmers in a big ass video game. We the little geeky nerds, our minds, and just imagine in your mind there's a little geeky nerd pushing up his glasses, keying in the code for the life that you want. If that nerd back there is worrying and keying in code for anxious and, you know, anxiety and stress and worry, depression, shit like that, then when they hit I don't know if they have to hit an enter button. I don't know. Whatever it is that programmers do to finalize that coding that they put into the computer, after they press that button, the universe is going to give you something that makes you have a reason to be sad, that makes you have a reason to be depressed, or to make you have a reason to be anxious or stressed about it. So don't allow that little nerd back there keying in the code on your computer. Your mind is your computer. Your conscious is your little nerd keying in. The universe is the video game. Don't be back there keying in stress in your computer game. Because, you know, something going to happen that's going to make you have a need to really be stressed. So you have to just be aware of this Nine of Swords energy. That stress, anxiety, staying up at night, smoking cigarettes at night. That's my song for the Nine of Cups. Nervous and trembling, smoking cigarettes at night. Don't be up at night smoking cigarettes. If you're gonna be up at night smoking something, get yourself a treat. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much the energy for Aries summer 2018. I like it. I like it. This may be your first time venturing and doing something off by yourself. You know, because Aries usually, well, I won't say usually, but Aries can be known to like kind of use people, not in a malicious way, but kind of, you know, use their connections to get the things that they want. I feel like what's significant about this summer is that you're doing this without any direct support. You know, somebody motivating you and saying, oh, you can do it. Oh, that's good. Good luck. You know, I feel like that's the type of, you know, insignificant offer, emotional offer that's being made to you. I don't feel like it's somebody, you know, really sitting down and being your business coach or being your life coach that's going to help you to get to your next level. I feel like it's more of a, well, I always knew you could do it, so good job. I feel like it's that type of, you know, I'm not saying that it's not important, but it's like, it's insignificant in the grand scheme of things because they little good job didn't help you build this shit. You know, they little good luck didn't help you build nothing. You did this. It's like a self-made energy. And that's what I feel like maybe for the first time for a lot of Aries, since y'all are the babies of the zodiac and are used to being really taken care of or having somebody to fall back on, I feel like in this instance, you didn't have somebody to fall back on this time. Or you're in a situation where you have to you have to step up and be that emperor all by yourself. You know, whether it was by choice or by force. I feel like the really, you know, outstanding thing about this success, about this, you know, process to building something is that you kind of did it on your own. I mean, other than this card here, which is like the end product, the goal that you have in mind, other than this card here, there are no other cards showing any other. Everybody in these cards are solo. You off by yourself. So I want you to get off on your own, girl. I want you to get off on your own. I want you to get off on your own, girl. So I feel like you did this on your own. So yeah, that's the energy of your, well, I said you did this on your own. You're doing this on your own and it's going to get done. All right, Aries, you did it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.